Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 13. Yeah. So today we're fighting the Aster Protoflorian. He's the last boss of Chapter 5. And look at the CP these guys have. That's ridiculous. And yeah, so to do this guy, you're gonna want both guys maxed out. You know, Chapter 5 is quite a lucrative chapter in terms of your CP, so I'm pretty certain that you guys would have, just going through the chapter, maxed out both your guys. You can see in the bottom left that these guys are fully maxed out. And of course, if they're not maxed out, at least make sure this guy's got the synergist role maxed out, I would say. In fact, what's around here? Can't quite remember. Yeah, so make sure this guy's got his synergist role maxed out, because you're gonna be starting off, and probably medic as well. It's probably quite important, just so that you've got the healing. For paradigms, we're gonna be using. We're probably gonna start off with Super Soldier. So I'm gonna set that as default, just to save a little bit of time. If you guys really wanted, you could use Fortisol. Or an Aegisol. Aegisol? I don't really know how to say that. But I'm not going to use any of them. I don't really feel that I need to. So you save here. There's normally guys in the middle here. I've already cleared them out for the sake of, you know, basically doing the recording. But yeah, you know, it should be fine. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to approach here and activate this, and this will instigate the boss battle. So the Protoflorian actually changes what it's immune to. So it's really important at the beginning of the fight to cast. Here we go. It's really important at the beginning of the fight to cast Libra, so that these guys can keep up with what its immunities are.
This is it.
And basically just to heal. Super regular. Operation Mirror. He's quite brave, I think. He's quite brave. So that's what we're going to do to begin with. First thing we're going to do is go down to Techniques and cast Libra. Once this starts, so Techniques, we're going to cast Libra. This guy's going to start casting Protect and stuff on us. And now that takes a while to take effect. So while that's happening, we're just going to start attacking. And basically, we're basically just waiting for him to. It's pretty dirty. It's pretty dirty. But we can swap to Symbiosis to heal up. So I'm gonna do that just to play it safe. We don't wanna. There you go. So she'll heal herself up, and she can heal Hope up as well. Okay, now he's done that. We're gonna swap to Slash and Burn. We want to start trying to build up that gauge. You see, it's like nearly stopped there. So he should stop. Yeah, see, so you can see now that she's weak against Frost, and so therefore Hope starts doing Frost damage to her, right? So that's the importance of using Libra at the beginning. And we just want to be building up this chain gauge here. It can take a while. Okay, so here we're going to want to go to War and Peace. Just because of the damage. Just because of the damage this guy deals is just ridiculous. Even if you're fully maxed out, she'll still do a lot of damage. And there's really no other way you can prepare for it. I mean, you could buy tungsten bangles if you really wanted. But they're expensive, and I don't really feel they're super necessary.
Keep up with me.
Okay, and back to this. Back to Slash and Burn, I feel. And then to dual casting, I reckon. And it's basically just a waiting game. You really just have to kind of deal the damage you can deal and just try and build up the chain gauge. It's unlikely. I mean, look, she's got like 129,000 like HP, right? So it's like it's very unlikely you're going to kill her in the first chain, you know, chain stagger. But you can try, right? Like you can try. Okay, and then again, we're going to go back to War and Peace here because you just need to keep healing. It's really important that you heal. Once you stagger her, lightning can launch her in the air. She's very, very powerful. But again, it's just important that, at least temporarily, you keep that going. So we're going to go to here. build it up a little bit more. I reckon a couple more hits, and then we're going to swap back.
Keep up with me.
Okay, now slash and burn. And that should be able to stagger her at this point. Come on, Hope. What's going on at 199? She's so close. What's going on? There we go. And now we can start staggering her and dealing huge amounts of damage, really. We shouldn't. Yeah, so we're not really going to be having to take any attacks. If we have to take any attacks, okay. So now I'm gonna, you know, kind of. We're gonna call the attacks her auto battle attacks early, just so that we don't take any damage. Because we really don't want to be taking any damage from this guy. But we're dealing huge amounts of damage now. And basically, we don't want her to get any attacks off, so we want to be staggering, launching her as quickly as possible, so she can't attack us, right? That's going to be really, really important. And again, we're going to do it here. Okay, now her stagger has ended, so we're going to swap to War and Peace. This guy needs to heal us up. And I'm pretty sure at some point, our buffs will wear off at some point too. And when our buffs wear off, that's going to be really important. Okay, so he'll heal us back up there. And I reckon swap to slash and burn. Get the camera moved around. Oh, that was quite nasty, yeah. You know, War and Peace with that. Because this guy also, this girl, she also gets more aggressive once her HP goes below a certain point. I can't remember exactly when it is. I think it's like 70%. So really, we want to, you know, we want to definitely. Okay, so now the buffs are wearing off, so we're going to go to Super Soldier. Just keep on building that chain gauge up. While this guy starts doing the old buffs. Hopefully he's going to do it quick, because we want to start healing as well, ideally. Oh, that hurt. That hurt quite a lot. That's not good. You got to heal, mate. You got to heal. Good man. Heal up. I mean, generally, you don't need 2 medics for this. Hope does a really good job of healing both characters. Okay, now we're going to go dual casting. We've got to build up this chain gauge, because this is taking way too long. I've really slowed down here at this point. So let's start building this up. So she's allergic to water at the moment, so we're dealing a lot of water damage.
Keep up with
We
me,
are going to have
Hope.
to swap back to War and Peace again to heal, because. But we've got the chain gauge up quite a lot, so this is good. Hopefully, Hope's going to heal himself up. Good, she's coming for me. That's good. It's good news. Okay, let's go dual casting. Oh, one more time. Oh no! Oh. We can stagger this guy quick. We may not have to heal, but looking unlikely, isn't it?
Time to switch it up.
But essentially, slow but steady wins this race. You cannot rush this because of the amount of health this guy's got. So it's important to just heal up, keep healing. Like for instance here, if we're not on full health, or we're not on at least half health, we're going to start, you know, losing some serious damage here. So
Good call.
very important to make sure that these guys are healed up and just ready to just fight. And we're slowly building up the chain gauge. I reckon we can dual casting it all the way now. I'm pretty certain we can at least. Slash and burn, yes, that's it. Okay, so we should have game now. We should be able to finish her off. If we can just keep launching her without her dealing any damage to us, then there we go, there we go, there we go. And is that game? No, one more hit. And is he going to do the finishing blow? Yes, he does. And that's game. And that's... How long does that take there? That's a 5-minute battle. Got 5 stars for that. We've got 1,000 crystal gem points. So it says target time is about 10 minutes, see? So if you basically make sure you keep healing, just keep on bashing away at the points. Heal up. You get a tungsten bangle, which is well worth it. That's why I didn't bother buying one earlier in the game. There's just no point. You get one for free here, so what's the point? You get creature comforts. New Crystarium, which is expanded. These guys have like 7,000 Crystarium to
Operation
spend,
Nora,
so...
Stage 1 complete.
Well done, lad. Well done. And these guys are out the other side of the forest.
well.
So now we're going to be moving into chapter 6. And Hit my headphones on my mic. That really hurt. These guys are not going to be in the next chapter. We're going to be back with Vanille and Saz. So, I'm thinking... remove these. Just in case Vanille and Saz need them. It's unlikely. Let's have a quick look at the Crystarium that's been unlocked while we're here. What's been unlocked here? Yeah, they can develop further. So she can develop... let's have a look at her Ravager roll. Pretty decent. Overwhelm's very good. Overwhelm's very good. Her medic roll has been expanded. Esuna. That's going to be very useful later in game. That's probably something I'm going to want to focus on in Chapter 8, getting straight away. But I mean, these cost like 300 each. Right? So I can basically max her out again. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important to just spend time like leveling up. Because now I've sorted both these characters for the next sort of 7-8 chapters. What am I going on about? For chapters 7 and 8, these guys are like basically sorted. Thundara, again, really powerful. And Walter, really powerful. Ranged attacks there that he gets. Plus HP. That's not super useful, but the plus HP is going to be very useful for him. Because he does struggle with HP, especially later in game. And again, his medic roll is the same, so pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, we're done. So we come along here and save, and we move on to chapter 6.